Yo, what's up? I just wanted to talk about something. When I recorded my last Visage video, I wasn't really having fun, and it felt more like a task. So it had me thinking about what I initially wanted to do with this channel. Sure, yeah, I want to upload games, but I also want to be a space for people to forget about their problems while they're here. A chill out point, I guess. And I want to motivate people and talk about things I find interesting and that I'm dealing with myself, with a wish of giving people hope and motivation in times of struggle, or just giving them a different output on a situation. If I would help one person with anything that I make, to make them feel better or happy or give them some hope or motivation, then I achieved what I wanted to achieve with this channel. So, I've been thinking about reinventing myself the last couple of months. And what I found is that it's not really too late to change paths if you're unfulfilled. Like there's always time to reinvent yourself, your goals, whatever you want in life. Just because you're stuck in whatever endeavor you have been doing for a while doesn't mean you have to stay there forever. There's always time to grow and change what you want, time to evolve if you're not happy where you are right now. You just have to believe in yourself and the vision you have for you. I mean, there's so many successful people out there that got successful in their 30s or 40s, or even later in life. Like, age isn't restricted to having dreams or individual wants in life. Like, if you're unhappy with anything that you're doing, how you've been acting, you can change that at any time. And you can do it in baby steps. Because if you try to change something that feels overwhelming because it's just so big of a task, you might just quit on it. So try to break it down and start with baby steps. For example, if you wanna cut on sugar intake, instead of saying I'm not gonna eat any sugar, like sweets, for the entire week, that's really really difficult. Just try to break it down and just be like, instead of not even eating any sweets, just be like, okay, I'm only gonna eat sweets every second day. And only once a day instead of like once after dinner, once after breakfast. You know what I mean? And that's gonna make it far easier for you to stick to it and develop better habits. If you wanna lose some weight, you wanna go to the gym. You don't have to go to the gym 6 days a week. And it doesn't have to be for like 2 hours or 1.5 hours. Just try 3 times a week, even if it's only half an hour per session. As long as you're doing something, you're progressing to the goal you have. And you will improve, you will learn things, and eventually you'll maybe say, okay, now I'm gonna start doing it an hour each session, or 4 times a week. You gotta start small with anything. Like, even if you're not having fun playing a certain video game, like, you're not obligated to finish it. You can always switch to a different game and possibly have more fun with that. Or if you're in a job that you don't like anymore, you can still always go after something you find more interesting, no matter your age. Like, why should you stay in anything you don't like for another couple of decades if there's no fulfillment in it for you? You should have fun in life and feel good about what you're doing. Sure, I'm not telling you to, like, don't obviously quit your job and become a full-time YouTuber. There's way too much risk there. That's just overkill, you know? Like, you have to have a structure on if you want to quit your job, because if you got no job and you ain't making any progress with YouTube, you're broke, you know? But you can always change anything in life. Don't forget that. You don't have to live a miserable life doing something that makes you live miserable. Just don't give up, guys. See ya.